Hey guys, so I haven't made a video in quite a long time, but I decided to make one today. It's a perfect opportunity. No one's home to bother me, so I am going to be making a video regarding leg exercises. Actually, I got a request from one of my friends who wanted to know what are some good leg exercises that you could do right in your own living room. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. And I'm hoping that I can post some more videos in the next few weeks because I do like doing them. I just feel like I'm so busy with grad school and homework and people are always home but I will try. So today I'm going to show you some different exercises that you can do right in your living room. I'm right in my living room, so I'll kind of show you different equipment you could use if you don't have, boxes for step-ups, if you don't have dumbbells, how you can modify. I will show you how to do these with dumbbells as well. All right, so let's get started. All right, so first I'm going to show you the different variations of lunges that you can do. There is a basic walking lunge, reverse lunge, and a side lunge. And there's also split squats. So it really depends on where you are at in your physical abilities. I would say walking lunge is probably the most advanced, and split squat is great for if you're a beginner. So I'm going to go ahead and show you each of these variations.
So for a split squat, you are going to keep your feet separated for the duration of the exercise. Your back heel should be elevated the whole time. You want your chest up, shoulders back, and then you just lower yourself down slowly. You don't want the front heel to come up off the ground either. If it does, then you just need to separate your feet a little bit more. And the back heel, again, will not touch the ground at all during this exercise. The next exercise is a reverse lunge, which is similar to the split squat, except you're not standing with your feet separated the whole time. You start with your feet together, you step back, lower yourself down, and bring yourself back up. So again, you step back, heel up, lower yourself down, and come back up. And again, you don't want that front heel to come up off the floor at all during this exercise. And just keep your chest up, shoulders back throughout the whole duration of the exercise. The next exercise is a side lunge. So this time you're stepping out to the side and bending that leg and kind of sitting back. So you want to almost be sticking your butt out towards the back. So here you will be able to see also how to do it holding dumbbells up by your shoulders if you want a little bit more resistance. Just remember to kind of sit back and stick your butt out. So here you'll see that motion. The next exercise is just a basic squat. So you want your feet shoulder width or hip width apart. And then you're going to, again, just stick your butt out as if you're about to sit in a chair. And then just squat down to as far as you can go. You want to get as low to the ground as possible. And if you can only do body weight to start, then that's fine. Just stick with body weight and do about, 15 reps. Or you can use dumbbells and position them on your shoulders, squat down. Or you can position them on your sides and squat. It really is personal preference as to where you want the dumbbells. Or if you want a heavier dumbbell, you can just hold it right in front of your chest and squat down that way. Another variation of the squat is the sumo squat, in which your feet are farther apart, pretty wide, and your toes are pointing out like a duck. And then it's the same movement, you just stick your butt out and squat down. You'll really feel it in your inner thighs. But it's definitely still working those glutes. Again, you can use a dumbbell by holding it in front of your chest. Or you can use two and put them on your shoulders like the first squat variation I showed you. The last exercise is a walking lunge, the hardest one, at least for me. So you will be stepping forward and then stepping forward with your next leg, and then you just alternate like that. I would say go for about 12 reps, 12 to 15. If you add some weight, maybe 10 to 12. So again, you can put the dumbbells on your shoulders and do it, or you can do it body weight, or you can do them with the dumbbells on your sides. Really personal preference.
So those were the exercises that you can do right in your living room with zero equipment or with dumbbells. Now I'm going to show you two things that you could do if you have a staircase, and modifications for if you don't have a staircase. One is going to be a dumbbell step up, or just a step up. If you don't have a staircase, you could easily use like a low table, like a coffee table. Just make sure that it's, sturdy so you're not gonna break it or fall off. If there's nothing like that you can use, then just stick with the lunges that I showed you, the walking lunge, reverse lunge, or the split squat, and that works your quads just as well. And then the second one that I'll show you with the step is how to do some hip raises. Instead of using a box at the gym, you can easily use your staircase to do hip raises, either with both legs or single leg. And if you don't have a staircase or a step or a table, you can do them on the ground as well, which I will show you as well. Here is my staircase. The good thing about a staircase is that in terms of doing step-ups, you can easily modify the height. You can use the first step, second step, third step, whatever is easiest for you. The higher the step in terms of step-ups, the more that you will be activating your hamstrings. And the lower the step, the more it's quads. But either way, you're using your quads and your hamstrings and your glutes. So let's get started.
So I'm going to show you a side view and a back side view of what a step up on a staircase should look like. So this is a side view. You basically just want to lean forward with your body weight and then step up without bending that back leg. So you can see that my back knee is not bending at all. I'm using that front leg to really drive myself forward and step up. You can use the first step to make it a little bit easier, or if you want to make it more challenging, you can always progress up to the second step. So here's a side view of a second step up. So again, you will really come forward, push yourself up with that front leg. I don't bend my knee until I'm already up there and have to kind of put it on the step. And here's a backside view. So you come forward and step up, and you'll really feel this in your quads and your glutes. It's definitely a balancing exercise as well. And again, you can do that with dumbbells. Now I'm going to show you some hip raises, which are great for your hamstrings and glutes. You put your feet on the steps, you dig your heels into the steps, and then you're going to raise your hips up as high as you can. You want to think about bringing your hips up to the ceiling. And just pause at the top for about 2 seconds, and then you can lower them back down. Or you can do single leg hip raises, which are a little bit more challenging. Again, you want to bring your hips all the way up to the ceiling and then lower them back down. For both of these, I would suggest a higher reps, maybe about 12 to 15 reps, and just pause at the top for about a second or two. If you don't have steps, you can easily do this on the ground. Just, again, dig your feet into the ground and lift your hips up as high as they can go. Really squeeze the glutes at the top of this movement and pause for 1 or 2 seconds. And you can also do single leg to make it a little bit more challenging. Just remember to really squeeze your glutes at the top and pause. So those are my basic leg exercises that you can do right in your living room. They're great because you can do it with body weight, you can do it with dumbbells, you can use your steps, or you can not use your steps. There's just a lot of variations that you can do, and you don't need a gym, and you don't even need dumbbells if you don't have them. So the basic rule of thumb I would go by is if you're doing body weight, just try to do higher reps, 15 to 20, maybe 12 to 15 if that's challenging. If you are using dumbbells, then I would say maybe 10 to 12, 8 to 10 if they're heavier dumbbells. The key is you want your last few reps to always be pretty challenging to get out. So if you finish and you're like, that was really easy, then either add some weight to your dumbbells or add some, the amount of reps that you're doing.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you have any suggestions or want to see a certain video, then just email me or ask me on my Tumblr, and I would be happy to make one. Thanks, have a great day.